Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to apply some things to avatars in Unity. I'm going to be using, for example, an aura, a body particle, a hand particle, a pole, and a flow toy. We are going to get started by applying some hand particles and a flow toy to the avatar. So first I'm going to open up the armature and make my way to the hands and or wrists, some avatars will call it. So I'm just going to do this by navigating down the arms, and you're going to be able to see you've got your fingers here, which is where you're going to roughly want to place your effects. For the hand effect, I'm going to drag and drop it under the left hand. You can do this for both hands and or one. You're then going to, on the right here, set your positions to 0 and use the little arrows to adjust where you want them to show up. So I'm going to have mine right there. I'm going to grab the flow toy now and drag and drop that into the hierarchy since it's one of my mesh assets, and I'm then going to move it underneath the right hand and bring it up and position it however you'd like it. Next, I'm going to be putting on the body effects, so I'm going to close the armature and drag and drop this onto the avatar's name. It's going to go to the bottom, and you can unpack the prefab if you'd like to, you can keep it closed, and then you're going to highlight all of these things because they're all affected, and open up shape over here. When you've opened this up, you're going to drag your body to the mesh where it should have none, and it will then pop up to your mesh. You can do this for wings, you can do this for flow toys, you can do this for anything really. It's a standard, that's how the body mesh particles kind of work. Last, I'm going to be showing you guys how to apply the pole and the aura. So you're first going to want to make sure you have a world constraint down. If you do not have one in your project, I have a free world constraint prefab on my shop. You're going to click onto the little square, drag and drop that onto the avatar, and get this set up to be a world constraint. Once we've done that, I'm going to start by taking the aura and drag and dropping it directly onto the anchor. Next, I'm going to grab the pole, and since it's a mesh asset, I'll drag and drop it into the hierarchy and then onto the anchor. Now that we've applied all of the effects in Unity onto the avatar, all you're going to have to do is make your toggles. All of these are going to be using a simple toggle, which I do have a tutorial on how to do if you're not familiar yourself. And if you have any further questions, my Discord is open to all, and I would love to hear from you guys. I hope this helps, and have a wonderful day.